Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone, I guess. I mean, it's not really Hearthstone, but it is the Innkeeper's Quiz, so it's related to Hearthstone. And in this quiz, I can discover which Hearthstone card best represents me. I'm interested in that. Seems like a lot of fun. Saw a couple of people already post in which cards they got, so I want to see what I'm gonna get. Let's get started. Also, this looks really nice, doesn't it? I mean, I like it. It's obviously set up by Blizzard themselves. You can find the link below. It's on their Facebook page, which is facebook.com/playhearthstone. Check it out. Answer 10 fun questions and discover which Hearthstone card represents you best. Take your quiz. On your adventures, you happen upon a river crossing. This is question 1 of 10. You notice that a pack of scaly creatures, Murlocs, is roaming nearby. You unsheath your weapon and have at them. Entice one of them. Surely these creatures mean no harm. Wonder whether they are edible, as it's almost dinner time and you're growing hungry. Notice the one nearest to you is injured. You decide to heal him. Maybe you just found a new friend to accompany you on your adventures. Hey! Come on, that could be fun. Wait for the night to come and sneak past them. You're not in the mood to whack a fish today. I like the idea of healing one of them. I also like the idea of sneaking past. But come on. Having a Murloc friend accompany me on my advent, I'm taking that one. Definitely taking that one. Also, having a sip of tea. Your favorite medieval folk band is in town, but you didn't manage to secure tickets in time. The gig takes place at the big storehouse in the docks. You plot to infest the storehouse with something stinky. If you can't see your favorite band, no one else should. You lurk in a side alley awaiting a victim who might be just the right sort to let you borrow their tickets. Sure, it might take some time, but you are patient indeed. You think there might be a way to get past these security guards. That teleport scroll might come in handy after all. You grew up in this neighborhood, and the bouncer is an old friend of yours. You'll have no problem getting in. Really? Okay. That's an interesting one there. How does that help them choose which Hearthstone card best represents you? You get there before the show begins with your toolbox and explain that you're there to set the stage up. Now I'm going for you grew up in this neighborhood. That's the one. You've been jailed for trespassing in some old gnome's garden. Turned out to be an entrance to a top secret facility. This embarrassing incident may have grave consequences on your career in the Stormwind Army. You take responsibility for your actions and face the consequences. You use your exceptional exfiltration skills to get out of this mess. You ask the guard if they have Murlocs on the menu, as there's nothing worse than being held captive with an empty stomach. There's always someone that's hungry. You were to begin the conquest of the world, but due to these unforeseen circumstances, you'll have to start taking over the prison instead. The world will have to wait. You discover a crack in the wall close to the window bars. With the right push, you might be able to break out. I'm going to say I'll use my exfiltration skills to get out of this mess. Sounds good. A group of weary travelers come to your monastery to seek respite from the elements outside, but you and your brothers realize that they have no money or goods to offer you in exchange. You, happy to have some company, offer them food, beverage, and a bed to sleep. You find them some chores to do as compensation the next day. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You make an excuse and send them on their way. No money, no honey. You smite them. They trespass in. You decide to lead them to the safety of a nearest town. You cannot leave them to fend for themselves, as they will surely perish. You gather your brothers to help in a ritual to open a town portal. Your temple is not the right place for the outsiders, but a big city should be just good enough. I'm happy to have the company, honestly. They can stay. You've received a very important delivery mission, which might prevent a war. The fate of the kingdom rests on your shoulders, but time is short. You don't have a mount fast enough to take you to your destination. You realize the time is ripe to use a musty spellbook you found in the cellar to summon a dimensional portal which might take you there. You reconcile yourself with the idea that you won't prevent the outbreak of war, but you could still profit from it by giving your kingdom's secrets away. Okay. You wait for the end of the world to happen. You always wanted to test your exceptional survival skills in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. No! I like that one. I like that one. Man, you ditch the parcel. You've been turning these kingdoms against each other for months, and your master plan is nearing conclusion. You sneak into a zeppelin before it leaves. You will stay hidden until you reach your destination. You see, I like waiting for the end of the world to happen. I want to live in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Of course I do. Of course I do. I'm going to go for that. Okay, that was my first instinct to go for that one, so I'm going for it. Stranded in lands far from civilization, you and your party find shelter in an abandoned mine, starting a game of cards to kill some time. After a while, you hear screams come in from the outside. You rush outside without hesitation. Someone might need your help. You ignore the cries and focus on which card you're going to play next. You can't allow these simpletons to beat you at your game. You carefully assess the situation and then instruct your party what to do. You instruct your party to check the noises. You stay behind to cover the rear and discreetly reshuffle the cards. Pick your weapon, get out and start serving justice left, right and center before accidentally smashing that goblin to defeat you in that stupid card game. Okay, we're going to carefully assess the situation and instruct the party what to do. Mother Hen Lumin, looking out for everyone. Question 7 out of 10. Becoming a sorcerer has always been your dream. Not really. Gathering necessary knowledge took you years. Those were wasted years, I'll tell you that right now. I don't want to be a sorcerer. But finally, you were able to set up your own laboratory. You are now ready to summon your first minion. What would it be? A water elemental. It would protect you and your allies against all foes. And it comes handy when you need a bath. A mirror image of yourself. There's nothing better than another you in the world. Oh man, that's great. A creature in the dark, a creature of the dark, evil incarnate. You'd use him to take over the world. Since you skipped your meals today to finish this project, you definitely go for a Murloc to begin with. Yummy. Summon a wild boar, perfect companion to bring along on your journeys in Azeroth. Yes! A wild boar. Yes. Definitely a wild boar. You're sitting in Goldshire's Lion's Pride Inn, thinking about how to reward yourself after a hard day of work. This is going to be great, I can really tell. Order a Red Ridge boar steak. Nothing can beat a good rare steak. Order a Zara's herb salad. It's healthy, you know. You leave the inn in search of some of those tasty looking Murlocs you've met before. Seriously, again with the Murlocs. Ask the innkeeper for the incredible homemade ice cream and fruit salad with chocolate syrup everyone's talking about. You choose the chef special. You heard that the chef working here is a genius. Winner of many culinary awards. He sure won't disappoint you. I definitely won't go for the boar steak because that would make my companion feel, well, companions, seeing that I've got a Murloc and a boar, feel, I don't know, a little out of place. Shame. That's definitely not happening. I don't want them feeling uncomfortable while I'm having a good time. So we're gonna go with the chef special. No, but maybe that's terrible. I want ice cream and fruit salad. Let's go with that. After losing your way in the maze-like tangle of trees in Duskwood, you and your friends notice dark silhouettes roaming in the undergrowth. From the distance, one of them seems to be moving in your direction. You use your tracking ability to find out what you're dealing with and set up the appropriate trap to dispose of your foe. You calm everyone by boasting you are well versed on the local fauna and that the shadow moving towards you must surely be some critter. Neglect to mention, giant spiders are also quite common here. Organize a group into defensive formation, prepare to make your stand. Take in all the air you can, let out the loudest roar you can. This should scatter them away. That's pretty smart, I guess. If there's something you learned in your adventures, it's how fast Murlocs are. Ask your party to stay quiet and let the creature come closer. Tonight you'll die like kings. Okay. I wonder if the people who choose the Murloc one the whole time will be hungry crabs. I'll say we're going to go with use your tracking ability. Either that or organize the group. I think use your tracking ability. Your party finds its way to the entrance of an eerie and long-abandoned treasure vault. Most are reluctant to enter, as the place seems to be pitch dark inside. You tell everyone not to worry and construct a portable torch that will light your way and allow for an undisturbed exploration. Ignore your party and go in alone. You're the master of shadows. I like that one as well. But I've been working with my party so far. I think we're going to stick with it. This place would be perfect for settling down and building your own personal dungeon vault. Now you only need minions and treasure. You give a speech about loyalty, unity, and valor, and how a party of adventurers who can depend on each other can achieve anything. You send in your pet panther to scout the vault and make sure it's safe before you proceed. Man, so I've got a pet panther too? Huh. Should we do that? Should we go the pet panther? Then I've got a boar, a panther, and a murloc? Yes. Yes. I like that one. I would do that. If I had a pet panther. Done. Which card am I? Lay it on me. Lay it on me. I don't want to invite my friends. Oh! Really? Is that what I got? The Priestess of Elune. You're always ready to help for the well-being of others. Helpful, caring, kind, and generous. Nothing bad can be said about you. If you had magical powers, you would use them for the betterment of everyone you encounter. You are willing to jump into action at the drop of a hat to aid your allies, sometimes with unexpected results. You're always ready to help and put others ahead of yourself. And that's very good. For the others. That's great. Wow. Okay, so I'd love to hear what you guys got on this Innkeeper's Quiz. Tell me which card I don't even know what the possibilities are. I seriously don't. This is the first time I do it. So you guys better let me know what you got. What the different possibilities are and what you think about the one that I got. You think I chose all the questions that I should have chosen, seeing that a lot of you know me quite well? I think I did. I'm happy with the Priestess of Elune. I mean, it's not a great card, but I like what they've said about it. So there. That is sadly going to be it for this video. You can check back here soon for more Hearthstone goodies of all shapes and sizes. Thanks for watching. Give it a like, share it, and do all the other good stuff. Most importantly, though, happy Innkeeper's Quiz. Check it out below, do it for yourselves, and enjoy. Happy that.